Jean Meister, Executive Vice President of Executive Networks, thank you so much for being on AM Buffalo this morning to talk about the future of work.
Thank you for having me, Emily.
There is a study that is now out.
Yeah, so in June, in partnership with the University of Phoenix, Executive Networks conducted an online survey with 112 Chief Human Resource Officers, also called CHROs, from some of the largest companies in the world. So our study confirmed the overwhelming majority of these heads of HR, actually 83%, report they're dealing with a significant talent retention problem. We know this by reading the newspapers and watching your show. We're also reporting that upskilling all employees, including the HR team, is a business imperative now. Employees need more digital and technology skills, and HR leaders and their teams need to acquire more business skills. University of Phoenix Career Optimism Index earlier this year found workers think employers aren't actually doing enough to help them grow and develop new skills in their job. There's a serious disconnect here because employers have actually increased their spending in training and development to the tune of $92 billion last year. In fact, 68% of employees were more likely to stay with their employer if they had more opportunities to grow and develop in their career.
Developing your current workers, making them feel valued, making them feel like they have a future with their employer is very important, but I know it always comes up. People are always talking salaries. They say, you know, what would make me stick around is money. Is that a conversation that's happening as well?
Another question we had in the survey were, what were the factors leading to talent retention? And actually, increased compensation was really the fourth factor leading to talent. Yeah, and first, stress and burnout, right? You know, people are, with the last 2.5 years have taken its toll on everyone. But some really important factors came up, like lack of visibility into one's career options, not understanding what training and development opportunities they had in their workplace, and really trying to understand how to create more balance between work and life. We know that hybrid work has become so important, and an expectation among workers that can work in a hybrid fashion. And then finally, compensation. So compensation wasn't the top reason people are jumping ship.
And so it's really on the companies.
So we're looking at a very big disconnect here, and employers need to fill that gap so they can retain the talent they have in their workforce today. If you're an employer, be sure to survey your workforce, understand what their needs are for skill development, and whatever you're doing, make sure to communicate it and how to access it. And if you're an employee, today, start the conversation with your manager or HR team member to explore what your company is doing and how you might be able to enroll and activate in one of these training programs. And there's also find a mentor or a coach to develop a trusted relationship with someone in the field of study that you're in.
Jean Meister, thank you so much for being on AM Buffalo. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
So much great information in those surveys, and if you'd like to take a look at them, they are both available for you to view on phoenix.edu.